Today, I'm breaking down the recently released Thai horror movie on Netflix, The Tomb Watcher, a chilling film with a dark twist at the end, so watch till the very last moment. The movie opens with Chief leaning over a glass chamber, and we flash back to how he first met Luntum. Deeply passionate about painting, Chief instantly felt they were meant for each other. Her beauty consumed him, and he believed he was the luckiest man alive. They soon married, and Chief vowed to always keep her happy. But tragedy struck when Luntum suddenly fell critically ill and slipped into unconsciousness. Everyone urged him to let go, but he refused, clinging to hope. And when she eventually died, he swore to stay with her forever, a promise whose mystery unfolds later. The story then shifts to Rose, an office worker finishing her last day, throwing a cardboard box into the trash, visibly heartbroken. She gets a call from her mother, who wants to meet her boyfriend about marriage, since rumors are spreading about them living together before marriage. Rose avoids the topic as a car arrives to pick her up. A shocking revelation emerges. Luntum was actually Rose's boss. The story then jumps to Bangkok in 1991, where Rose rides with friends to a party, quietly staring out the window until asked about her boss's death. She replies uncertainly, assuming it was due to illness. They all go to a club where Rose drinks and dances with her friends, already tipsy, when she suddenly sees the ghost of a woman. Panicked, she runs to the restroom, only to find the club completely empty, silent and terrifying, sensing someone following her. Suddenly, a figure with pitch black hands grabs her hair from behind, but she jolts awake, realizing it was a nightmare. Rose goes to the kitchen and sees Chief, revealing he has been living with her since Luntum's death. When she tells him about the dream, he comforts her, assuring her no one else is here, and hugs her. Rose repeats her mother's insistence that they marry, but Chief says they will wait until after Luntum's funeral, upsetting her slightly. He then plans a surprise, telling her to pack her bags, making her happy, though worry flashes across his face. Was he hiding something? The next day, they leave on a trip. Chief steps out to meet a woman over some documents, leaving Rose alone in the car, where she sees a young couple in a building across the street, her past self and Chief, triggering old memories. In a flashback, Rose holds a pack of cigarettes as Chief offers her one, making her blush. This was their first meeting. Later at the office, Chief hugs Luntum while Rose silently watches, revealing her old feelings. During a heavy rain, Chief tells Rose to wait, then they head together to his house. They start talking and Chief asks her name. She says Rose, and when he tells his, she calmly replies she already knew it, leaving him silent with a soft smile. Back in the present, Chief explains crucial documents about Luntum, including a strict agreement needed to claim her property. Rose is confused, but he convinces her, and they continue their trip. Along the way, they pass the villagers performing a strange ritual, and a shaman's unsettling stare makes Rose nervous, forcing her to ask Chief to drive faster. Soon, they reach a beautiful, secluded house with a large tree in front. Excited, Rose asks about the rent, but Chief shocks her, saying the house is his, bought for her because she never liked small homes, leaving her emotional and overwhelmed. Inside, she loves the master bedroom, though it feels unreal. That night, while making drinks, Rose sees the shaman outside performing rituals, panics, calls Chief, and he scares him away with his gun. Later, a strange scene shows a gate opening, with Chief and Rose's voices discussing the shaman, while the camera shows a ghostly perspective, hinting something is hidden. They kiss and become intimate, but while Rose bathes, she suddenly sees Luntum's ghost, screams, and finds no one there. Later, she wakes to find Chief missing, searches the house, and when the door opens by itself, something falls on her hand. She ventures into the forest, finds a small lit cottage, and is horrified to see Luntum's preserved body in a glass coffin. Chief is busy with some work when he sees Rose and tries to calm her, but Rose is terrified and angry. Then Chief reveals something that shocks her completely. He tells her that Luntum's will states if her body is preserved for 100 days and he stays with it, he will inherit all her property, but if he fails, he will get nothing. And the disturbing part is why Luntum included such a condition. Rose realizes the house she thought was hers is not hers at all, meaning Chief lied, which makes her even more furious. But he convinces her that after 100 days they can legally marry. The story flashes back to the office, where Luntum catches Chief cheating with Rose, proving he was unfaithful while still married, revealing the true twist. Later at home, Luntom points to a pack of cigars and a note saying, "Thanks for the cigarettes," and asks whose they are. Chief lies that a factory worker gave them to him, though he actually gave them to Rose. As Luntom presses him, Chief becomes frustrated and accuses her of always working and ignoring his emotional and physical needs, making her break down, and they hug as he apologizes. In another scene, Luntom and Chief drive toward the same forest where Rose and Chief later go, repeating the same conversation, stopping at the same house, where Luntom says the house belongs to them and points to the tree symbolizing their relationship, the same tree Rose later notices. The story returns to the present as Rose and Chief wake together, and he tells her he wants to take her somewhere, both talking happily. At that moment, Rose is cutting salad when she briefly sees Luntom's spirit in the glass window ahead, though she doesn't notice it. Soon after, she senses someone behind her, but when she turns, no one is there. Then Luntom's spirit seizes control of her hand, trying to make her cut herself with the knife, until Chief's voice snaps her back, leaving it unclear whether it was an illusion or she was possessed. Later, they go on a picnic and reach a high viewpoint overlooking the city, making Rose happy as she praises how beautiful their house looks, but she becomes serious, saying the tree near it is considered unlucky by locals, believed to attract spirits, symbolizing a warning of danger. Chief reassures her they will plant the new tree. On the way home, they see a storehouse. Rose tries to enter, but Chief nervously stops her, though she goes in anyway and he follows. Inside, objects are covered with white cloth, and when Rose uncovers one, her joy vanishes. Luntom's paintings, all made by Chief, leaving her angry as she tells him to paint her instead, realizing he has never forgotten Luntom. Later by the river, Chief guides Rose into poses for a painting, but in the water's reflection, the lower half of a woman in a gown moves from Rose toward Chief before vanishing. Chief paints with a possessed expression, unblinking until Rose shakes him awake. When they see the finished painting, it is not Rose but Luntom, something even Chief cannot explain, causing Rose to storm off. The tree, called the Luntom tree, glows at night and is believed to attract spirits, known as a ghost tree. By now, it becomes clear what Rose's concern truly was. Night falls, and we see someone cutting the branches of the Luntom tree outside. Inside, Rose calls Chief for dinner, and he appears. He was the one trimming the branches. He compliments her cooking, and Rose teasingly says it's not as good as his ex-wife's. Chief then explains their past, revealing he and Luntom had been together for 7 years, and she used to paint him constantly, which had frustrated him, giving Rose some peace. That night, as they sleep, Rose experiences black hands dragging her into the bed, but she wakes, realizing it was another nightmare. Turning toward Chief, she sees not him, but Luntom's spirit, screaming in terror, which wakes Chief, who comforts her. In the morning, they watch a prize pool game on TV, and Rose objects to living there, but Chief refuses, revealing they must stay together 100 days to inherit anything, showing his greed. Angered, Rose accuses him of using her, but Chief manipulates her again, promising to take care of her. That night, at the doorhouse, Luntom's painting appears with black tears streaming from her eyes, triggering a flashback where she fell downstairs. The doctor warned Chief her condition was critical, and despite Chief secretly caring for her, Luntom knew he met Rose secretly, leading to office confrontations, fights, and ultimately Luntom's death after she fell and couldn't get up. Back in the present, Rose playfully extinguishes her cigar on Luntom's forehead in the coffin, imagining it, and they dance. Then she sees Luntom in the window, only for the ghost to vanish. As Rose turns toward Chief, she sees Luntom instead, who grabs her by the neck and throws her, only for Chief to catch her, revealing it wasn't him, but Luntom. Enraged, Rose tries to smash the coffin, but Chief restrains her, igniting a fierce struggle. Luntom appears again, unseen by Chief, who forbids Rose from entering the room, while he sits on the couch and she drinks at the counter. For 2 brief seconds, Luntom is seen grabbing Chief by the neck, though he remains normal, and Rose realizes something supernatural is present. The next morning, she wakes to find her pills gone, calls for Chief, but he is driven off, ignoring her. A spirit lifts and drops her, injuring her hands and face, blood flowing from a nail wound. Attempting to leave, the gate locks. Her face twists horrifically, and her teeth break into her hand. She sees Luntom outside on TV. Then the ghost vanishes. Grabbing a knife to attack, Chief suddenly appears, stopping her, revealing her terrifying hallucinations, or that Lun Tom's spirit was real. Shocked, she tells him everything, only to find her hands and face clean. Chief had gone to get her medication. Later at the coffin house, Rose sees him appearing intimate with Lun Tom's body. Another illusion. He's preserving it with ice. Furious at her disobedience, Chief loses control. The next day, Rose seeks the shaman's help. He performs a ritual, the Lun Tom tree burns, and Chief violently confronts him, confessing he let Lun Tom die just for Rose, breaking down in tears. As Rose drives, narrowly avoiding a crash, she decides to return to Chief. He's in the bathroom, but an unsettling tension fills the air. Chief moves as if possessed, frozen and eerily still. Rose cuts his hair and scratches her nails on wood, breaking one, yet he doesn't react. Searching for medicine in the first aid kit, she catches a glimpse of Lun Tom's spirit in the mirror, while Chief, wrapped in a towel, passes by, revealing that Lun Tom has fully taken control of him. In the hall, he appears in the dark, clean-shaven and wearing Lun Tom's gown. Possessed, he charges at Rose with a knife, screaming in a demonic voice, flashes of Lun Tom appearing within him. Rose strikes, but it has no effect. She flees into the forest, yet he finds her, shoving her into the river and smashing her head against rocks, turning the water red, Lun Tom's face replacing Chief's. Proof of total possession. Lun Tom's voice echoes, refusing to let Rose die, and suddenly she awakens inside the coffin that held Lun Tom's corpse. Lun Tom's spirit circles above, dripping blood as punishment, shattering the glass with a shriek as Rose cries for help. In the horrifying conclusion, both Lun Tom and Chief lie in the coffin, crawling with maggots, and Chief realizes he faces death, either alone or alongside his wife, bound to her until the very end. In the final moments, Lun Tom ensured everything went exactly as she wanted. Beneath the coffin, Rose lay helpless, her lips stained with decomposed liquid, trapped by Lun Tom's spirit, while her husband remained above. Lun Tom would not let him live without her, yet she condemned his mistress to suffer below. The movie ends with this grim tableau. Looking back, Chief was once an ordinary man who either fell in love with Lun Tom or staged it to avoid returning to a mundane life. Already wealthy, yet their marriage and intimacy weakened over time. Into his life came Rose, his mistress, with whom he spent time, cheating openly, which Lun Tom saw. When she suffered a sudden panic attack, the cause of her illness remained unknown, likely psychological heartbreak. Chief tried to repair things with Lun Tom but failed, and by then he had fallen for Rose, meeting her secretly, all known to Lun Tom. She clearly stated she would not stay with him, and he would inherit nothing, frightening him. When Lun Tom panicked, he deliberately did not save her, fearing divorce and loss of wealth, but if she died, he would gain everything, including Rose. Yet Lun Tom was always one step ahead. Knowing she could not live without him, she orchestrated her will, possibly performing a ritual to preserve her body and spirit on Earth, following Thai beliefs that spirits linger 90 to 100 days. In the end, Rose could have escaped when leaving in the car, but she returned, falling into Lun Tom's trap. Now, both remain decaying in the cabin, unnoticed for years, cursed by Lun Tom's spirit, fated never to survive. The movie's dark, chilling conclusion seals their destiny, leaving their bodies and souls trapped forever. Do you think cheating deserves a fate like this? Comment your thoughts below and subscribe for more chilling movie breakdowns.